held at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is... Captain. Hey, motion. Show.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Oh, deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Motion. Bombers. Captain.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Oh, man, it's Marvin Mims. He gets loose down the right side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Ready. Show. Hey, Sean, let's go. Olay.
Working inside the red zone. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Come on. Bombers. Ready. My name is... To the right, yeah. Captain. Joe.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Kate, I can promise you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Go, go. Middle, middle, middle.
McLaughlin. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Like 44. Ready. Kill, 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 kill.
They go to him again. He's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I said kill, 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 kill.
Here is McLaughlin. And he won't challenge for the goal line. It's stop made at the 4. Pickup of a couple, and after 3 straight stops, they're up against 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Going for it with McLaughlin. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 10 black.
They start the drive at home. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Here we go. Set.
They give on 2nd to Hall. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. sacks. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Down. Set.
They'll air it out on third. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still just the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right, in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Okay, ready?
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Set, go.
On first down, here comes Hall. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Set. Hut, hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. And he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Cycle. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll go right side with Hall. Has room into the secondary. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 4 here in the first. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? 180. Wait, hot. Hey, motion. Show.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Bombers. Ready? Mike 44.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-2 our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Here's a look for Nix. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Don't go. Ready? Hey, Sean, let's go. Kill.
On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. He's got it in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him, have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. It's him on the end route. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Let's go.
Go play action on 1st down. That's complete to Coleman out left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Coming right is Hall. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Black ultra.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Bernie Bond now to handle this punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hold on a second. Captain. Hey, motion. Away.
Nix from the gun. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Joe.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bombers. Captain. Olay.
Nix now on 1st and 10. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, hut. To the right, yep. Joe. Bombers.
Once more, it's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Over set. Ready. Captain. Hey, motion.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. They're down to their final one in this half. All set now. 1st and 10.
Over set. Ball 11. Hey, Sean, let's go! Pull left.
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin makes a cut, and they take this in for the score. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we ready?
They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
There are a lot of throws coming his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of him. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
Chill. Hold on, son. Motion. Ready.
Nix with it on first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the right, yeah. Bombers.
On first down, it's Nix. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Just second and 10.
Go. Hey, Sean, let's go!
A handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Luke Martin making that play. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hold on, son. Ready. Captain. Chill. Hey, motion.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Yellow. Blue check.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Yellow. 40. Blue. Set.
Working now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Black ultra. Pause red.
He'll look to throw. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Down. 50, green, check, pink. Cut.
They start the half with a kick to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Let's go. Blue, yellow, black, 95.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Let's hunt.
This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. He dodged the tackle, and he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Hold on a sec.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back, and now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Ready? Hunt.
Nick's quick out wide, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Chill. Away. Bombers.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Through the 12. Ready? Let's hunt. Away. Chill. To the right, yep. Hey, Sean, let's go! Bombers. Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. McLaughlin there to bring it in. He goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
On third down, here's Nix. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Well, he's over there looking like some kind of genius right now, Kate, but nobody, and I mean nobody, you, me, anybody in the building, thought that that was going to be a run. But that element surprise certainly led to the success.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the left side, finds Johnson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Captain. Away.
Nix off the play action. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
10, let's go. Red, 38, black one. Set, go on.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing now off the play action. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Blackford, 6. Hut.
They'll throw, third and long. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Their punter making his way out now. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, blue, 32. 6, mega. Black shot. Huge, yellow. Cut.
And they're going for this. He's got his man. This is Austin. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third.
Right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Motion, motion.
They go left side with McLaughlin. And he got what he could there, calling about 4 yards on 1st down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Over set. Hey, Sean, go!
They'll go to McLaughlin again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready. Hey, motion, motion. Hey, kill.
There's another carry for McLaughlin. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get in here. Hold on, second. Ready. Captain.
We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All right, here we go. Second down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Motion, motion. Red, away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Connecting on the slant. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Ready? Hey, shot and go!
First and 10. Here's McLaughlin. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
There's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Running over center with McLaughlin. And this one really manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Hey, motion, motion. Captain.
And air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Going for it with McLaughlin. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Quick, clock 40. Set, go.
They start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Slide 2. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds some tough pressure coming, and they take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
50, green.
Motion the tight end over. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. Second down. He's dropping back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. 49ers, 8 points behind. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Black force, green back. Red, yellow. Blue striker. Cut.
Desperation time here. That's him on the quick hitter. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Coming left is McLaughlin. He's out of bounds, but he got that 1st down. So they're going to be able to run out the clock now, Brock, as they secure this victory.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
37-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Harvey once more. Along the right sideline, there's space. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that's will lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Broncos lead by 15 now.
49ers 14. Jake Elliott set up to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Ready.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go right side with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And they're stacking momentum.